Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I trust you're having a fantastic evening and you're getting ready for the racing at Turffontein. I'm going to have the postman tipping out at Turffontein, and hopefully he cleans up like he did at the Vol with his best bet Spielberg winning at 3-1 and his value bet Jimmy Don winning at 4-1. He also tipped jackpot 1, jackpot 2. He tipped the bar pot 8 times and he tipped the PA 16 times. So well done to the postman. Guys, I'm going to hand you over to the postman now. He's going to be tipping out at Turffontein. So here's the postman. You know he always delivers.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. And again, another big warm welcome to the Top Tipper family. Racing comes to us on Saturday, the 9th of July from Turffontein, and we're on the old course. Before we get involved there, guys, we had a cracker day on Thursday. The second race, our value bet, Jimmy Don, I think that came home lonely. The best bet on the card, Spielberg, that ran on really well and came home by itself. I think all the exotics we caught numerous occasions, so numerous times. So we really had a cracker day, and please let everything continue. And I hope you guys really cashed in. That would be great. Guys, as I said, racing comes to us on Turffontein main track on Saturday the 9th. There are 9 races carded. When we went through the card, it looks easier earlier on, and as the day progresses, the races become more tricky. So please, guys, our suggested buy part and PA, we've gone pretty light. Obviously, you guys add in whatever you fancy. So let's just go through the selections for Saturday. As I said, there are 9 races carded. The first race is due off at 12:25. This is a juvenile plate over 1400 meters. Guys, please take note, there are 2 scratchings here. According to what I've seen, horse 5 is out, and so is horse 6. So that leaves us with 5 runners. And in this event, my first selection here is horse number 1, Acorn. This is Gavin Lorena for Roy Magna. This has had 2 really good runs. Has run on both occasions over 1200 meters. I do think the 1400 will suit this one down to the ground. And I think 5-2, if we can get that, I'll maybe have a small touch on that. For second, I've gone for horse 7, Intoxicating. This is Keegan DeMiller for Candace Dawson. Again, this has had 2 decent efforts. Last time out in a minor feature, ran second behind Maharani, only 2 lengths behind. And again, on that run, certainly must put this one in with a massive chance. For third, we've gone for horse 2, Quantum Theory. At this stage in time, this is the current favorite. I think he's around about 9-10. Muzi Yeni gets a ride here for Robbie Sage. Muzi has ridden it on both occasions. This one, Jump, Sit Handy, won last time out under the hands of Muzi Yeni by a head. I do think this is a little stronger, but again, certainly if you're taking swingers, well, that cannot be left out. So we're taking a bit of a chance here. We've gone 1, 7, 2, and we've thrown the 4 in to run 4th. Second race on the card. This is due off at 1300 hours, a juvenile plate for the girls. Again, over 1400 meters. Please take note, guys, this is the first leg of our buy pot, and there are 7 horses carded. And horse 3 is our first selection here, none other. Craig Zaki getting the ride here for Lucky Hoodalakis. Has had 3 very good runs. Last time out over 1400, finished 2 lengths behind. Maharani was staying on. And again, I certainly believe that this is the right horse in the field. And we think that one can banker this one. Again, I can never tip a 6.5 or 7-10 shot as a best bet, but it really looks difficult to beat, guys. For second, I've thrown in horse number 1, Barmaid. This is Warren Kennedy for Paul Peter. Nicely drawn at 1, has had 1 run, winning really easy. Showed a lot of pace and won well on the day. Is up nearly 300 meters. So we've just got to see if the extra would suit. But on breeding, it should suit. For third, we've gone for horse number 4, Trentino. Ray Danielson getting the ride or retaining the ride here for Stewie Pettigrew. Raymond won on this one last time out. Won pretty well by 1 3/4 of a length, considering he was slow off by 2 lengths, and came through with a very strong finish. This one seems to like the course. However, if we go back and look at all its runs, it has been slow away on each occasion. I don't know if he can get away with being slow away. I think that this 3, none the other, is quite a decent sort. That's why I've thrown Trentino in to run third. For fourth, gone for a real rough here. Something has to finish fourth. And we've thrown in horse 6, Light of Day, Muzigeni for Paulie Matchett. Has had some fair runs. Last time out 6 lengths behind Ipso Factor. The time before 6 lengths behind Time for Orchids. And again, 1400 I think will suit and is good enough for the back end of trifectas and quartets. So race 3, my apologies, race 2, we've gone 3, 1, 4, and 6. Move on to the third race on the card, Joff at 1335. Maiden plate over 1160 meters. First leg of the place accumulator. And again, yeah, the favorite looks hard to beat. This is horse number 8, Love Me Again, Warren Kennedy for Paul Peter. Has had 1 run, finished second ahead. Ran on really well on that occasion. There was a bit of support for it on the day. If I'm looking for a negative, guys, I think it may be drawn on the wrong side of the track. However, I think that this is a fair sort, and under the hands of Warren, should be able to get into the middle or outside. For second, we've thrown in horse number 9. This is a stable companion, Oath Keeper. Gabriel Peterson getting the ride here for Paulie Peter. Last time out, I'm putting a line through that. Steadied, faded. I see they've thrown blinkers on here. Reverting back to the sprint. And again, I think that round about 14-1. We're certainly going to take a couple swingers and exactors with horse number 9. For third, we've thrown in horse number 2, and this is Let Me Go. Mark Khan getting the ride here for Waiho Mowing. I see his daughter, I think it is, that has, or she owns this horse. They spent a lot of money on the horse, 250,000. Mark Khan gets a ride, and they've thrown blinkers on. And I'm certainly looking for some improvement from this one, who reverts back to the sprints. For fourth, we're throwing in the first timer here, horse number 7, Ignatius, Gavlarina for Johan Janse van Vuren. Very nicely bred son of Silvano. Guys, just watch the betting on this one. If there's any support, if it looks well going down, obviously throw this one in as well. And in my opinion, drawn on the right side of the track. So race 3, we've gone 8, 9, 2, and we've thrown in horse 7 to run fourth. We move on to the fourth race on the card. Off at 14:10, another maiden plate for the girls. Again, over 1160 meters. Guys, there are 8 horses carded. And again, the favorite looks hard to oppose here. This is horse number 2, Arelina Samanga Kamala getting the ride here for Mike and Adam Azzi. Did have one run, finished second 3/4 of a length behind Antigua Knight. Very speedy sort. Mike and Adam Azzi's only run on the day. We go and look, Samanga Kamalo rides really well for the stable. And again, I think round about 6-10 is certainly the right one here. We will never select that as a best bet, but this looks like a banker in all bets. For second, we've thrown in horse number 8, Madam Vicky. JP van der Merwe getting the ride here for Alec Laird. This has had one run with JP aboard. Was not a bad effort, was slow on the day, was green and tired very, very late, and only finished 5.5 lengths behind the winner. Certainly good enough to finish in the money here. For larger perms, if we banker the two, if the two gets rolled, obviously it pays more. So those that want to add in horse 8 in your pick 6 and take a smaller percentage, please have a look at them going down. If 8 looks well, maybe throw it in. For third, we throw in horse number 1, La Banquerie. This is Warren Kennedy for Paul Peter. This has had 21 runs, still a maiden, and again, maybe good enough to fill in the back end of trifectas and quartets. For fourth, we've gone for the first timer, Tsitsikama Pearl, Gavin Arena for Erica Verdenese. This daughter out of Where's That Tiger again, I think is nasty bred. I see Mrs. Suzette Forlune is the owner, and again I think Gavin will give this one a decent run. So race 4, 2, 8, 1, 4, and the 2 looks very, very difficult to oppose. Guys, we move on to the 5th race on the card. This is due off at 1440, classified stakes over 1160 meters. And to be honest with you guys, I think this is an absolute nightmare. This is a field race, okay, for all exotics. However, I've gone through, I've looked at reruns, and my first selection here is going to be my value bet. I think currently around about 22 or 24 to 1. And I'm certainly looking for an improved effort from horse number 12, Letitia's Angel. I think this is drawn on the right side of the track. I'm hoping that Jared sits just off them and comes home. And as I said, at very, very big odds, maybe have a small each way touch. Don't go crazy. As I said, it is 22 or 24 to 1. But if you're taking all to comes or small doubles, whatever, throw this one in. Do not leave it out, any of your exotics. For second, I have gone for the stable companion, Edward Longshanks. Sianda Sasibo gets the ride here again for Ashley Fortune. He rode it 2 runs back. On that occasion, when it hit the front, I actually thought that it would win going away. The horse ducked sharply, and the kid dropped his crop and stayed on to finish 4th. And again, I certainly think that this one can go very, very close. We at Top Tip are going to take the Fortune Swinger as well as the Fortune Exacta. And again, don't leave the 14 out. Very, very difficult race. For third, we throw in horse number 16. This is the Irrevocable Dream. Felisande Ntoli for Fani Bronkhorst. We know how well the Bronkhorst yard has been going. This finished second last time out, neck behind Scoladito. And again, I certainly think that this one may be good enough to run into the money. For fourth, we have thrown in horse number 5, Integrate. This is Craig Zaki for Joey Somo. Craig has ridden it on the last 2 occasions, finishing third last time out and second the time before that. This one is capable of sitting off and running on, and again, should certainly be thrown into all exotics. As I said, guys, race 5 is very, very open. That is why I've gone for horse number 12. And as I said, that's our value bet, around about 22 or 24 to 1. Have a look at it go down. Please, guys, don't put the rent money on it. Have a small each way touch and throw it in all to come places or something. We move on to the 6th race on the card. This is due off at 15:15. And this is a merit rated 96 handicap over 1,000 meters. Please take note, guys, there are 8 horses carded, and horse number 6, Spanish Boy, has been scratched. And in race 6, we find our best bet of the day, and this is horse number 5, Goliath Heron. Samanga Kamalo gets a ride here for Clinton Binder. This has got some really, really decent form. And again, we are of the opinion that with Samanga aboard, this 1,000 meters will shoot this one down to the ground, and we think that this one will be led into the number 1 box. I think this is currently around about 72, and again, I think is a really, really nice price. For second, we've thrown in horse number 2, Quite a Trip, Gavin Arena for Paul Peter. Again, form is there for all of us to see. This did finish 4th behind our first selection, and again, I think that it can run into the places. For third, we've gone for horse number 4, It's About Time, Warren Kennedy for Paul Peter. Again, last time out under the apprentice Gabriel Peterson, finished 2nd behind Gallic Chief, has finished a short head behind Goliath Heron, but we do think that Goliath Heron, with the strong urgings of Samanga, will beat this one again. And for 4th, we've gone for horse 8, Twice as Splendid, Nathan Klink for Grant Maroon. And again, carrying 53.5, certainly must be thrown into larger perms. So race 6, we've gone 5, 2, 4, 8, and we think that 5 is the best bet on the card. The 7th race on the card, guys, due off at 1550, merit rated 72 handicap, to be run over 1600 meters. And again, we've gone for a little bit of a roughie here, and our first selection is horse 6, Electric Gold. I do know it's a 2-year-old running against older horses. Muzi Yeni gets a ride here for Paul Peter. Muzi rode it last time out over 1600 meters, ran on really, really well, and got up to win its maiden. This one does look progressive, and I think that 55.5 will certainly make its presence felt. For second, we've thrown in horse number 7, Quattro Passi, Keegan DeMello getting the ride here for Billy Raters. This did win last time out, ran on really, really well. Drawn at 5, nothing wrong with that. Again, carrying 55 kilos, certainly must be in the mix. For third, we've gone for the top weight, horse number 1, Secret is Ours. Gabriel Peterson getting the ride for Paul Peter. Gabriel will claim his 2.5. This one will be carrying 59.5. Again, if we go back, put a line through the last run, took no interest, maybe a touch too far. But again, can certainly make his presence felt. For 4th, we've thrown in horse number 5, Coming in Hot. Gavin Arena for Fani Broncos, has won 2 on the trot, and again, must be included. Guys, this is quite a difficult race. For larger perms, please throw in horse 4 as well. We can make a case for a lot of them. So for larger perms, guys, if you've gone light earlier, put in as much as the budget would allow. So in race 7, we've gone 6, 7, 1, 5, but as I said, throw in as many as the budget would allow. Race 8, this is due off at 1625, merit rated 95 handicap for the girls, to be run over 1400 meters. Please take note, guys, that horse number 1, Mill Queen, has been scratched. And in the 8th race, our first selection here is horse 3, Lucy in the Sky, Gavin Arena for the Brett Weber yard. And this one won last time out with Gavin aboard. The time before that ran 2nd with Gavin aboard. And again, we do think that this one will go really, really close. For 2nd, we've thrown in horse 2, Anne Berlin, Warren Kennedy getting the ride here for Paul Peter. Again, the form is there for all of us to see. Last time out, only finished 2.5 lengths behind the winner. And Warren did report that he felt something amiss. So that was not a bad run, considering he did not ride the horse out. For 3rd, we've thrown in horse number 8, Spice Market, a real roughie here, JP van der Merwe for Alec Laird. I am looking for an improved effort from this one. If I'm looking for a negative, probably 2nd run after rest. But carrying 53.5 and with JP aboard, may be good enough to fill in the back end of trifectas and quartets round about 30-1. And for 4th, we've gone for horse 5, Peyton's Tears. Craig Zaki getting the ride for Lucky Hoodalakis. The last run was really, really good. Lost a length at the start and was finishing hand over fist. Certainly good enough to upset the apple cart. So in race 8, guys, 3, 2, 8, and 5. And again, if you've gone light early, put a couple there. We'll move on to the lucky last. This is due off at 1700 hours. This is a merit rated 77 handicap, again for the girls, to be run over 1400 meters. Please take note, guys, horse number 9, Angel's Wish, has been scratched. And our narrow first selection here is horse number 1, Emerald Princess, Muzieni for Paul Peter. I think this is currently top of the boards. Muzi rode this one last time out, over 1450 meters, sat handy and hung on, and again certainly warrants inclusion in all exotics. For second, I have gone for horse number 13, Fashionada. Warren Kennedy getting the ride here for Brett Weber, carrying only 52 kilos. And guys, I really believe that this may be the joker in the pack. Loves the course. Warren riding this one out of the blue. Throw this one and everything, guys. Again, watch it go down. This one may be worth a small each way touch as well. Currently around about 18 to 1. Yeah, throw it in swingers. Put it in your exotics. For third, thrown in horse number 4, Special Variety. Calvin Habib getting the ride here for the Fortune stable. Again, the form is there for all of us to see. Finishing 3 lengths last time, 3 3/4 lengths a time before, winning over 1200 meters a time before that, and again certainly warrants respect here. For fourth, thrown in a nice roughie, horse number 8, Red Carpet Girl. Nathan Klink for Farney Broncos, nicely drawn at the paint at 1, carrying 52 kilos. The form is not that bad, and again, I think that if we are taking trifectas and quartets or swingers, you know, if you throw in the 8 and the 13 and the 8 arrive, you certainly will be having a very nice weekend. So race 9, guys, we think is more open than the betting suggests. Have gone 1, 13, 4 and 8, and we do think that 13 is a nice little each way touch. As I said, guys, we had a great Thursday. The card a little tougher, but I think we can go lighter earlier. Don't go crazy on our value bet. As I said, it's about 24 to 1. I have been waiting for this one. I've been watching it. And again, at that price, we're certainly going to have a small each way touch. Guys, look after yourself. Take it easy. Break a leg. Let's hope we can see each other in the winner's box. And Stevie, back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that, the postman. I see you tipped a 9-race program, your bar pot, your PA, your jackpot 1, your jackpot 2, and your best bets and your value bet. Please, Lord, let them arrive, and let's keep rocking on in our hot form. So keep up your hard work. We appreciate it, and we love making tidy profit. I know some of the boys are still counting their money from the doubles that they caught the other day. So that's fantastic news, and it's nice to hear from the guys. So thanks, the postman, and all the punters out there. Enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.